Alright, here I am in Staten Island. Once again, here in Staten Island. It's been here, I haven't been here in a while. So I'm gonna visit Fort Wadsworth. This is used to be a army base facility here, Fort Wadsworth. There's a few forts and battery that I wanted to explore and check out again. So follow me. As always, Fort Wadsworth here in Staten Island, right next to the Barasano Bridge. Alright, so before I enter Fort Wadsworth, before I head to the Beresano Bridge, I want to point out this memorial here. It says, in memory of Father Vincent Capodanno, Medal of Honor, Vietnam, 1967, erected by the Marine Corps League and his benefactors, 1977. Check out this memorial of a Father Capodanno, born on Staten Island, 1929, for his action on a battlefield in Vietnam. September 1967, he was mortally wounded while giving medical aid and last rites to his wounded and dying comrades of the 3rd Battalion, 5th Marine Regiment. He was no stranger to combat. He died in the manner in which he had lived, unselfishly serving God, his country, and fellow men. Wow, what a beautiful memorial here to Father Vincent Capodanno. He's a wounded soldier, and there is him reading the Bible and praying for this dying soldier here. What a beautiful memorial here. Beautiful. So I thought I'd pass by, check out this beautiful monument that I remember, because I haven't been here in a few years, so it's like everything is new around here to me. So what a beautiful monument to a father, native of Staten Island. Okay. So unfortunately, the visitor center is closed, as you can see. They give tours Saturdays and Sundays at 11 a.m. So this is Fort Weed, I believe it is. Wow, how cool. But we'll check it out. It's nearby here. But since we're here, let's check out this cannon. You know me, I love my Civil era war cannons. So here they have one in display. How cool is that? Check it out. Check it out. Wow. Hello. So this is a real cannon, and the batteries here for Wadsworth. How cool. How cool to see a real cannon here that used to be installed here in the many batteries are how cool. So we're walking towards the battery, and this is the Beresano Bridge, named after Giovanni de Beresano, the famous explorer that came and discovered the New York Bay before the city of New York was ever built. And there she is, the Barasano Bridge. So we're walking towards where Fort Wadsworth is, and some of the batteries from World War I, World War II, and Civil War. It's a must-see here in Staten. I haven't been here in, I don't know, 4 or 5 years, but it's cool to see this place again, because it's one of those hidden gems in New York that you don't know where it is, you wouldn't even know it's here. So follow me. So the first thing that I see that grabs my attention is this massive wall here, and this cell looks like a dungeon. Hello. Gives you an idea of what's around here and what you are expecting to see when you walk the surroundings of Fort Wadsworth, Fort Weed, Fort Tompkins. This goes back to the Civil War era. Look, you can see the Stella lights up there. How cool is that, huh? Unfortunately, this gate here locked. If it wasn't locked, I would go in, but it's cool to be here. So hey, it's a lot of things to see, just like that. Follow me. So as I'm walking here in the surroundings, check out the wall. Okay, of an Asian fort that used to be here. Look at that. Wow. Wow, you could actually climb this and go inside there. Oh. Wow. I'm surprised there's no gate here. There's no gate here at all. How cool is that? There's the Beresano Bridge. Let's check what this says here. Okay, this is called Battery Dwayne. Okay, it's one of those artillery guns that they shoot and high. How cool is that? Says we're here. Battery Dwayne. Fort Wadsworth is below where we gotta go. So right here, we're right here. This is Fort Tompkins. These are all the batteries that are around this fort. Wow, check that out. It says, crumbling over time, these concrete platforms mark where large guns once guarded New York Harbor. In the late 1800s, a glacis motor battery once located just beyond these ruins could lob projectiles onto enemy ships entering the narrows below. So this is the side where Battery Dwayne. So the giant gun will be right here, pointing out that way. We will shoot and come back and hide. How cool is that? So just to add to what I was saying before, these guns, okay, that will shoot and hide. See, they will point out there where the Beresano Bridge is at. Actually, before where there was a Barasano Bridge, they will point at the Atlantic Ocean, because behind that Barasano is the Atlantic Ocean. So they will point, shoot, and hide. Come down and hide. And they're called disappearing guns. That was mounted here on Battery Dwayne, right here. How cool. Disappearing gun. Too bad they don't have one. It would be great to see one right now. So this is Battery Tompkins. Check it out. Check out Battery Tompkins. Wow. Look at these windows. Look at this windows. Vertical windows here in Fort Tompkins. How cool is that? You see, right now, the work it took to build these forts. How cool, huh? And as you know, every window had a cannon. Okay, look how sharp the walls are. Every window had a cannon. Look at steel windows, steel plate windows. Okay, rusting away. So this is a dry moat and counter scarp. Check it out. See, the soldiers would hide behind the vertical windows. Counter scarp gallery. So where this gate is now, there were soldiers left and right guarding this entrance, guarding this dry moat. From 1859 to 1876, Army engineers built these 30-foot high granite walls to form this corridor. Okay, this was made to trap the enemies. This gives you an idea of the feel of fire. The scarp forged outer walls. Soldiers firing upon attackers from inside the counter scarp left and right could not shoot each other because the fields of fire from alternating gun slats do not overlap. Wow. So this is where we are. This is Fort Tompkins, and the next battery below is Fort Weed, which we will see later. Well, how cool is that? To see an actual dry moat here in Fort Tompkins. You can see the vertical windows, they continue all the way to the end, left and right. See all the vertical windows where our soldiers used to be, protecting this dry moat for any enemy. Or any invasion. Wow. So there you have it, the dry moat here in Fort Tompkins. We'd love to go in there, but only the Rangers could give you a tour inside. You can see the vertical windows where a soldier used to be placed and guard. How cool is that? So this is one of the fort that protected New York. Okay. So here I am in front of Fort Tompkins. Fort Tompkins. Fortunately, it's closed, so I'm just gonna be walking around, checking out the surroundings of Fort Tompkins. Check this out. This is a medieval door here. Wow. See the fort all the way at the end. It's pretty dark in there. I remember the time when I went in there, Ranger. I gave you a tour. Fortunately, it's closed. You see the windows, the vertical windows where they had a guard. How cool! Look at that. Little guy here. This is how thick. You can see how thick. Look at my arm. You can see how thick these windows are. Wow. And over here, New York City, Brooklyn, the Beresano Bridge. How awesome. Right below here is Fort Weed, the majestic fort, a lot like Fort Time, Bayside. Look at this. Awesome. Look at that. Fort Weed. I remember there was a movie filmed in here. Can't remember the name of the movie right now. There was a movie filmed here, down there. Wow. So this is one of the forts that protect New York. For weed, to go in there you need a tour also from one of the rangers. Time I came here, I was like, wow, this is a hidden gem. Look at it. It is a hidden gem. Out there, beyond Barasano, is the Atlantic Ocean. So this fort here and the one over there in Brooklyn is actually an army installation over there in Brooklyn. These forts protected New York from any invaders entering here. So, going back to the 1800s. Okay. And there you have it, Fort Weed. So there's something interesting. It says here that Fort Wadsworth. This strategic coastal location at the Narrows was used as a staging ground for the massive British invasion of Brooklyn in August of 1776. Wow. Okay, so it says here Battery Weed began in 1847. This granite structure was finally completed during the Civil War. Okay, so it was first named Fort Richmond after an earlier New York State bill for one of the same site. It was renamed in 1865 for Major General James Wadsworth, who was mortally wounded at the Battle of the Wilderness in 1902. The army post was named Fort Wadsworth after this fortification, renamed Battery Weed after General Stephen Weed, killed at the Battle of Gettysburg. Wow. There's some images of the battery here. So Fort Richmond started in 1847, was renamed Fort Wadsworth in 1865, and later renamed Battery Weed in 1902. There you have history that you must know if you ever come here. Head over here and check out this window. You can see, wow, how old this wood is, how old this window is. Not sure what it was for, but it's a door or a window of some kind. All right, let's walk up ahead and keep exploring a little bit. fort is very massive. I remember being inside and it was huge, long. You can see from one tip all the way to the other tip, but it's massive. Look at that. It's the entire Beresano Bridge. How awesome, huh? Another wood and steel door, I believe. You can see they don't make these doors anymore. You're looking at something from the 1800s, late 1800s, early 1800s. So this was all built because, you know, the British were invading after 1776. There was the War of 1812, the Battle of Brooklyn, you know. So the United States had to build all these forts, not just here in New York, all around the country, to protect its interests from another invasion, you know. Look at this. How cool. Further down, there she is, Old Glory. Good to see the US flag, especially in a place like this where there's so much history all around.